Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. This video, I'd like to introduce to you Sun Salutation, chair-assisted and seated version. The chair-assisted, obviously, we're using the chair to assist, so all the movements will still be standing on the mat. And seated will be seated on the chair. I'd like to introduce and talk a little bit about Sun Salutation and its benefits. It is a very powerful warm-up practice, and as it calls Sun Salute, a lot of practitioners will do it during the morning, and some would actually tune into the time of sunrise to practice it. It enhances especially the connection of body and mind, cardiovascular health, boosts digestive system, balancing out our hormones, nervous system, reducing anxiety and stress, and also promotes flexibility and strength in the body. You can do it anytime you want during the day while the sun is still out, noontime or sunset. I will first introduce the chair-assisted version. I will do one flow so you can have a taste of what it looks like. And then I will do step-by-step procedure 2 times. And then we will flow into 4 times together. I'm not going to do it very quickly so you can follow. And then I'll add on to the breathing pattern and maybe a little bit of variation. Then I will go into the seated version. So first off, we need a little bit of housekeeping here. You would like to have a sturdy chair without handles. That would be ideal because you will need to put your body weight. Or if you're seated, you want to be seated moving around without anything on the side to be in the way. And if you're doing it assisted, I highly recommend you to have it against the wall, because no matter what we do, I will cue you to keep pushing the weight straight down onto the floor instead of pushing forward. And if you don't use the wall and if you forget about how you distribute your weight, you easily tip your chair forward or tip it towards yourself, and that's going to cause injury. And also you like to have maybe a floor mat or something that can stop any kind of sliding. Floor mat or a yoga mat. I have 2 legs of the chair on top of the mat and 2 legs on the ground. I'm going to flow the first round so you can see what it looks like in its entirety. Option. Let's get into the preparation posture first. Mountain pose. Mountain pose is a nice strong pose to connect you with the ground, feeling the stability, focus in the body. So setting up the mountain pose, we're going to have our legs about hip or shoulder width apart. If you're not really sure what it is like, you can either look down, or that's a very good way to find out, is to bring your feet and legs together and just very casually bringing your toes out. I mean, if you just turn from your hips, your legs will stop. And then now you're going to lift the heels up and bring the heels behind the feet. The heels, hips, and shoulders will be in one line. Once you find that, we're going to move into our tripod feet. So I'm going to show you what a tripod feet is. tripod feet is we're going to be standing with these 3 knuckles here. Knuckle below the big toe, below the pinky toe, and the heel. You think about the tripod right there. So to set that up, lifting the toes up, using the tripod, those 3 points, and you feel the arch of the feet popping up the whole time, and then very gently resting your toes down and keeping those feet engaged in that manner the whole time. And be mindful, you do not push your ankle out to the side because you want to strengthen the strength in the heels, in the feet and the calf. And also looking into the knees, your knees shouldn't be pointing inwards. Your knees will be pointing straight forward. So if you look down, they'd probably be pointing at your middle toe or space between the second and middle toe. Now we're going to move up to the legs. Keeping everything down there engaged. You feel tired, it's natural, but over time you build the strength, you feel much better, and you'll be natural with that kind of engagement. So a lot of times when we stand, I'm just going to walk everyone through, a lot of times when people stand, we collapse into the posture, we push the hips back, belly just kind of forward, look at the spine. It is not even natural at all, and most of the time you feel the pressure, the compression here in the low back. And it causes a lot of low back issues. So let's try this. We're going to pull the tailbone down by rolling the pelvis forward. You find your tailbone here, right? You pull it down. Your pelvis will roll forward naturally and your knees bend naturally. And I'm going to show you the change. Just looking at the spine, looking at my spine now, I'm going to adjust it, pull the tailbone down. The spine is naturally straightened and you just feel that pressure, the compression eliminated immediately. And in this stance here, you feel it in your thigh. You allow that gentle engagement because your thighs will naturally engage to compensate, to hold you up. And just gently engaging your pelvic floor, gently engaging your small belly. Very subtle engagement. You're not like holding tight. Just subtle engagement. Then you lengthen the spine. Draw the shoulders back. Roll the arms back so your palms facing forward. Hands, fingers, relax. Shoulders are very heavy. You feel that very strong engagement in the legs. And relaxation in upper body. Head above the neck. Tuck the chin in gently. Slowly lengthening the spine by lifting, pulling your head towards the ceiling. This is a mountain pose. Think about a mountain, think about its qualities. Focused, strong, steady, not afraid of anything. Storm, snow, fire. To come to the front of the chair, looking forward, focusing, moving the awareness into the rising and falling in the body. I'm going to walk step by step, one round. Take a big deep breath in, lengthen spine. Exhaling, bringing your palms together in front of the chest. And inhaling, swing your arms forward, reach up, using your torso to lift and your shoulders nicely relaxed. Arms alongside ears, and exhaling, we're going to hinge from the hips, straighten the legs slightly. You're welcome to keep them bent and placing the hands on the middle of the chair, pressing them down. We bring the elbows in when we're pressing it down. Do not have your elbows out. You're going to lose balance and there's no strength given. So you want to squeeze your upper arm to your rib cage. Inhaling, stepping the right foot forward, left foot back in an angle. Nice strong stance here. Keep the spine straight. Option 2, you're welcome. Gently bringing the knee down so you come into kneeling. Option 3, once you're there, if you have your knee down, you're welcome to bring your hands outside of the chair so your torso is resting on top of the thigh. There are three options there, right? So option one, when you come down here, knee off the ground, or slowly sliding down with control, knee down onto the ground. And if you can go further, having the hands outside of the chair, so your torso is resting on the thighs. So whichever way, we're going to come back to the chair, stepping the back foot forward slightly to give you that balance, using your toes to press down, and we're going to step the right foot back, pull from your hips, pull back, bending the knees, heels off the ground, reaching forward. And from here, gently pressing your heels down to the ground, downward facing dog. And we're going to look up, squeezing in your glutes muscles, squeezing your arms towards the rib cage, bringing yourself forward, keep pushing downwards, pushing your hands downwards. We're going to, with control, straighten the body first, and then bend the head, bend the back, lifting the chin up. Using your glutes and core muscle, pull the hips back, bend the knees, stretch. And next breath in, we're going to look up this time. We step the left foot forward, left knee resting the edge of the chair. And those are the two options again. You're welcome to stay here, or bringing the knee down, or even bringing the hands down. Whichever way, we're going to meet back here, having the knee off the ground, stepping the left foot back slightly, and then having the right foot next to the left foot, bowing down, forward fold. Either knees bent or legs straight, arms alongside ears, using your glutes and core to squeeze yourself all the way up. Reach for the sky, palms together, exhaling, palms to chest. And hands down. That's one cycle. And when you do another cycle, I'll slowly walk you through again. Breathe in, lengthen in the mountain pose. Breathing out, palms together in front of the chest, position 1, prayer pose. Inhaling, position 2, lifting arms up with your torso alongside ears. Position 3, exhaling, hinging from the hips, folding forward, hands on the face of chair. Give yourself a little bit of stretch here. Position 4, stepping the left foot forward, right foot back, and your option here, either knees down, hands down, or you stay here, whichever way that works for you, okay? And then position 5, come back up to the knee. If you have your knee down, step the left foot back and pull your tailbone back. Downward facing dog. It's a stretch here. Feel the heels coming down onto the ground. Shoulders relaxed, drop the head down. Next breath in, lifting the head up. Squeeze your glutes, belly, arms in towards the rib cage. With control, lean forward, and then slowly bending back. And on the exhale, pull yourself back into a downward facing dog. Looking up, stepping the right foot forward this time. High lunge, option, low lunge. This is actually called monkey pose, and then this is a low lunge. So whichever way, we're going to come back to meeting in high lunge, stepping, having the left knee off the ground, and we're going to adjust the foot, stepping the right foot back in to about a foot and a half away, and your left foot next to the right foot, bowing forward. Reach arms alongside ears and reach all the way up to the sky. Breathe in, palms together in front of the chest, breathe out. Let's do a few more rounds. Hands down, mountain pose, breathing in. Exhaling, palms to chest, palms together in front of the chest. Position 1. Inhaling, raise arms overhead. Position 2. Exhaling, folding forward, hinging from the hips. Hands on chair. Position 3. Give yourself a stretch. Inhaling, stepping right foot forward, left foot back. Either high lunge or low lunge. It's totally up to you. And then we're going to meet in high lunge. Exhaling, step the right foot back. Pull the hips back into your downward facing dog, either heels down on the ground or bending the knees. And then looking up, engaging all the muscles in your glutes, in the belly. Lift the heels up, lean forward, start squeezing your arms towards your ribcage, resting your arms below the ribcage, pressing down on the chair and bending back. Exhale, pull the tailbone back into your downward facing dog. And then inhaling, stepping your left foot forward, left knee against the chair, adjusting the right foot into high lunge or low lunge or monkey pose, whichever way that works for you. And we're going to come into high lunge again, stepping both feet about a foot and a half away from the chair, bowing down. Inhaling, squeezing the glutes, arms alongside ears, reach all the way up. Palms together, exhaling, palms to chest. Dropping the hands down, back into your mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale again, palms to chest. Prayer pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, left foot forward, right foot back. Your choice of lunges. And then we're going to meet in high lunge again if you come down. If not, you were staying there and stepping the left foot back, pull back into downward dog. Looking up, this is most crucial. Engaging your glutes core, squeeze the arms underneath your rib cage, using this body strength. Leaning forward first and then bending back, breathe in. Exhaling, pull with your hips, pull back into your downward facing dog, heels down onto the ground. And then inhaling, looking up, right foot forward, your choice of lunges. And then slowly adjusting the feet, having your right foot and a half away from the chair first and stepping the left foot next to it and bowing down. Forward fold. And then arms alongside ears. Slowly come all the way up. Reach for the sky. Palms together. Exhaling, palms to chest. And inhale. Hands down. Let's flow 2 more. Exhaling. Palms together in front of the chest. Position 1. Inhaling, position 2, raise arms overhead, lengthen spine. Exhaling, position 3, folding forward, hinging from the hips, hands on chair. Position 4, inhaling, stepping right foot forward, left foot back. Your choice of lunges. And we're going to always meet with the high lunge. Having the left knee off the ground again. And then exhaling, stepping the right foot back, pull the hips back straight into downward facing dog. Inhale, engage all the muscles in the body, arms squeezing towards the rib cage, coming forward and bending back, cobra. Exhale, pull yourself back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, looking up, left foot forward, right foot stay back. Your choice of lunges. And then stepping feet, foot and a half away from the chair. Exhale, forward fold. Having your arms alongside ears or actually outside of the chair. Squeeze in with your glutes. Inhale, lift all the way up. Reach for the sky. Palms together. Exhaling, palms to chest. Inhale, hands down, mountain pose. Exhale, palms to chest again, prayer pose, position 1. Inhale, arms up, position 2, lift. Exhale, forward fold, position 3, hands on chair. Inhale, left foot forward, right foot back, position 4, lunge. Your choice. And then exhaling, stepping back to downward dog, position 5. 6. Inhale, squeeze in body, squeeze in arms, leaning forward, coming into cobra, bending back. 6. Exhale, 7. Back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting head up, right foot forward, keeping the left foot back, maybe step back slightly into your lunge. And then step your feet away from the chair, folding forward. 9. Squeezing your arms alongside ears, squeezing your glutes and using the core to lift up. 10. Inhaling. Palms together in the air and exhaling, palms to chest. 11. Inhale, arms down, mountain pose. Just settling in and noticing how you're feeling the flow of energy, the circulation that's going on in the system. You're welcome to close your eyes, observing the heartbeat, your pulse, any sensation, warm, cold. Just allow ourselves to rest for a few seconds. We're going to do 2 more rounds. This time I will add a little bit of variation. If you have your eyes closed, gently opening eyes as you inhale, lengthen spine, dropping shoulders into your mountain pose. And exhale, prayer pose, position 1. Inhale, arms all the way up, position 2. This time we're going to add a side bend. I'm just going to show you. You're going to bend to the right. So the bending, you do not push the hips. Everything below the waist engage as the mountain pose. So you're just bending. Try not to lean forward. Leaning your left shoulder back as much as you're comfortable. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the left. And inhale, coming up. This time, exhale, we're going to drop the head and the arms back from shoulder blades. Everything below the waist stays the same. And inhale, this time we reach up. Exhale, come into forward fold. Position 3. Looking up, stepping right foot forward, left foot back. Lunge, your choice of lunges, okay? And we're always going to meet up. If you come down, we meet up in a high lunge. Pressing down with your hands, stepping the right foot back, pull your hips straight back into your downward facing dog. Making sure you have enough space here that you're comfortable so that you don't have to compromise by pushing the chair or pulling the chair. And then looking up, cobra. Lean forward, using your core muscle, your entire body muscle. Squeeze the arms underneath the rib cage and bend back. Breathing in and breathing out. Pull yourself back into downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, left foot forward. Right foot stay back, lunge. And then stepping both feet away from the chair, forward fold. As you exhale, relax your hands. And from here, dropping the hands down, making sure you have enough space between the back of your head and the chair, because we're going to come up by rolling the spine one vertebra after another. So you need to make sure you're not going to hit your head against the chair. Squeezing in the glutes, micro bending the knees so you're sitting down slightly. We're going to stack the spine up, using your belly, your core, to roll the spine up one vertebra after another. So there's a lot of thigh strain, glute strain, belly strain, keeping your upper body heavy and relaxed. Once you're staying upright, roll the shoulders back, coming back to your mountain pose. Breathe in. Exhale, palms to chest. Final round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bending to the right. Inhale, come all the way upright. Exhale, bending to the left. Inhale, upright. Exhale, drop your head back, arms back from shoulder blades. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinging from hips. Folding forward. Position 4. Inhale, lifting head up. Stepping left foot forward, right foot back. Lunge. Your choice of lunges. And then exhaling, stepping left foot back, adjusting the feet if you need to, pull back into your downward facing dog. Feel the stretch in the arms, in the underarms. And next inhale, looking up, engaging the glutes and core, arms wrapping around the rib cage. Coming into back bend. Exhale, pull back into downward facing dog. Inhale, looking up. Right foot forward, left foot stay back. Your choice of lunges. And then stepping both feet, foot and a half away from the chair. Exhale, relax, dropping the hands down. Stay here, upper body totally relaxed. And we're going to one more time roll and stack the spine up, upper body hanging, using the glutes muscle, belly muscle, core muscle to lift and stack your spine, one vertebra after another. And as you're coming up, try to start engaging your mountain pose tripod feet. You should be using that tripod feet the whole time anyway, but engaging yourself back into the mountain pose. Arms up as we inhale, exhale, prayer pose. And inhale, hands down, closing eyes. One more time, observing. Once you find your heartbeat kind of regulated and natural again, you can gently opening eyes and slowly releasing from the posture. So with seated Sun Salutation, the principle is the same. You want to have steady chair. Chair with the back, it's all right. But making sure the chair is steady, so when you're moving about, it's not going to collapse or fold. So maybe not using any folding chair if you can. Chairs without handles is the best because the handle is just going to be in the way. Yoga mat or floor mat underneath the chair. 2 legs on top of the mat, 2 legs onto the ground. Make sure the chair doesn't move. You're welcome to push the chair against the wall, so it gives you a lot more stability there. So we're settling in with our mountain pose. I'm going to walk you through the mountain pose, and I'll invite you to stay in mountain pose while I'm demonstrating and showing you the flow of Sun Salutation. So same thing, tripod feet, knuckle underneath the big toe, knuckle underneath the pinky toe, and the heel, that tripod on both feet, having your legs, feet hip width apart, toes up, standing with a tripod, relax the toes, arch of feet, popping up the whole time. It's engaged the whole time. And then to the side, when you're sitting, you notice yourself bringing the belly forward, and then your low back is collapsed down, pressing down. So same thing as standing. You want to roll the pelvis forward, tailbone pointing down, and gently engaging your pelvic floor muscle and then the navel muscle. Very gently holding in the whole time. You still can breathe naturally, just gently engaging. So that's going to protect and strengthen the muscles around this area. Do not release that. If you get tired, relax, stay for a breath or two and come back into the posture. You constantly want that spine to be lengthened and shoulders relax. Roll the shoulders back, palms facing forward, chin parallel to ground, head above the neck, staring forward. So for the moment, just stare into the screen. I'll be flowing what this version of Sun Salutation looks like. So you don't have to follow me in this round. Just stay in your mountain pose, practicing lengthening the spine, practicing engaging the glutes, Later on, when we're really doing it together, we will start with 3 ohms to start the session. And I'm just demonstrating right now. Preparation pose, mountain pose. Breathe in. And then exhaling, palms to chest, position 1. Inhale, arms up, lengthen, position 2. Exhaling, forward fold, position 3. Hands in front of shoulders, position 4. As we breathe in, we sit up and lifting the left knee up. Position 5, exhaling, push forward, base of palm, flex the foot. And then position 6, dropping your arms to the side of the chair, hands to the side of the chair, foot down, bending back. Cobra, deep breath in. And then exhaling, we're going to stretch the arm again, kicking the left foot up again. And inhale, bringing the hands in front of shoulder, left knee up. Exhale, foot down, bowing forward. Inhale, raise arms alongside ears and sit all the way up. Exhale, palms together in front of the chest. And inhale, hands down, back to mountain pose. I'm going to demonstrate one more time on the other side. Inhale on mountain pose. Exhale, position 1, palms to chest. Inhale, raise arms up, lengthen. Exhale, coming forward, forward fold. Inhaling, hands in front of shoulder, lifting right knee up. Exhale, push forward. This is called 3-legged dog or downward facing dog. And then hands down, foot down. Inhale, hands on side of chair, bend back, cobra. Exhale, 3-legged dog. And inhale, hands back to shoulder, right knee up. And exhale, folding forward. Press with your feet. Squeeze in the glutes, arms alongside ears, breathing in, sitting upright, fingers point towards the ceiling, and palms together in front of chest as we exhale. Inhale, hands down to the side. Now I'm going to start walking everyone step by step. So take your time. Staying here in mountain pose. Bringing the palms together in front of the chest, we do 3 ohms or humming together. Warm up the internal organs. So do as loud as you can. Find the vibration. Breathe in. Exhale, begin. At your own pace, breathe in. And exhale, begin. Vibration. One more time, breathe in. And on the next exhale, open eyes, back to your mountain pose, lengthen spine. Shoulders relaxed, lower body engaged. Breathing out. Palms together in front of chest, position 1. Breathing in, lifting your arms up with your torso, shoulders relaxed. Breathing out, folding forward, pressing with both feet. Now you just kind of drop yourself down. You're not really coming all the way down to the ground. Allow yourself to be hanging here. Your upper body is totally relaxed. And then breathing in, we're lifting the head up as we bring the palms in front of the shoulders and sitting up, lifting the right knee up. Call it a low lunge. And then pushing into a 3-legged dog as we exhale. Hands on side of chair, putting the foot down, inhaling, bending back while we seated, chin up towards the ceiling. Open up the chest, full breath in. And exhaling, we're going to be coming back to the 3-legged dog. Pushing with the base of your hands. Flexing that foot and inhaling, bringing your hands back to in front of the shoulder And then the right knee up. And exhaling, hands down, dropping forward, foot down, folding forward. Inhale, arms alongside ears, squeezing in the glutes, press with your feet and coming to lift it up. Fingers pointing towards the ceiling and palms together. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale, hands down, mountain pose. Come back to all the engagement with mountain pose. Next exhale, the other side now, palms together in front of the chest. Position 1. Inhale 2, raise arms up. Use the torso, remember? And 3, exhale. Just kind of bowing forward, dropping the arms down. Inhale, lift the head up. Bringing your hands to the shoulder, palms facing forward, lifting the left knee up. Low lunge. And exhale, push forward. Lean back slightly if you like. 3-legged dog. Exhaling, foot down, hands down to the side of the chair. Inhale. Bending back into your cobra. And exhale, sit it upright. Push the arms forward, back to your 3-legged dog, kicking the foot in front of you. And inhale, hands to shoulder, left knee up. Exhale, foot down, hands down, relax, and just kind of curling yourself forward, relaxing posture. And arms alongside ears, inhaling, lift arms up. Palms together and exhaling, bring the palms together in front of the chest. And inhale, hands down, mountain pose. Taking your time to rest if you need to. Next breath in, fill up the body, lengthen spine. Breathing out, prayer pose. Breathing in, arms all the way up to the air. Breathing out, throw down, forward, using your feet to support you. Just drop and bend down. Breathing in, lifting head, hands in front of shoulder, lifting the right knee up, sitting nice and tall, and exhaling, push forward with the right foot and both palms. Lean back slightly, feel the stretch. And exhale, foot down, hands to the side of the chair. And once you have your hands on the chair, we're going to inhale, bend back, cobra. Exhale, sitting upright, kicking the right foot out and both palms facing forward, 3-legged dog. And inhale, bring the knee in, palms closer to shoulder. And exhale, hands down, foot down, curling forward, dropping the head forward. Inhale, raise arms alongside ears, straighten the spine, lift all the way up. If you like, you're welcome to look towards the ceiling. And palms together, exhaling, palms to chest. Inhale, hands down, mountain pose. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale, raise arms up, lengthen spine. Use your feet to press on the ground. Exhale, folding forward. Just basically dropping the arms forward, dropping your head forward, curling forward. And lifting head up on the inhale. Hands in front of shoulders, lifting the left knee up. Exhale, kick and push, lean back. And then hands down, foot down, hands on side of the chair, inhaling, curl back into your back bend. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Pushing your palms to the front, foot in the front, and inhale, hands to shoulder, knee up. Exhale, foot down, hands down, dropping the head forward. Allow yourself to curl and relax for a second. And inhale, raise arms up. All the way up into the air. Exhale, palms together, palms to chest. Inhale, hands down. We're going to do 2 more rounds with a little bit of variation. Settle in first, allow yourself to reset. Breathing in, tall like a mountain. Breathing out, palms together in front of chest. Inhale, raise arms all the way up. From here, you want to keep the shoulders relaxed. You're using a torso to engage. You're engaging your belly and glutes. Feet flat on the ground. Exhale, bend to the right. Press the left hip down onto the chair. And do not drop forward. Lean back. Lean your left shoulder back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bending over to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale. This time we're going to drop the head back and drop the arm back slightly. From the shoulder blades up, a slight back bend. And inhale, reach up again. Exhale, we're going to come forward. It's quite relaxing here. You're just dropping everything down. Let the flow down to the fingers. And then inhaling, lifting the head up as we bring the palms in front of shoulders, sitting upright, lifting the right knee up. And exhale, push both arms and the right foot. Inhale, hands down, foot down, bending back. Pop the chest up. Cobra. Exhale, straighten the spine. Kick the right foot out, palms out into your three-legged dog. And inhaling, hands to shoulder, knee to chest maybe. And exhale, hands down, foot down, dropping forward. Inhale, raise, arms up, alongside ear. Palms together. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale, hands down, mountain pose. One last round. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, reach forward. And then just drop down. Inhale, head up, hands in front of shoulders, left knee up. Exhale, stretch out the left leg, both arms. Push as you flex the hands and feet, lean back. And inhale, foot down, hands on side of chair, bending back. Pop the chest up towards the ceiling, drop the head back. Exhale, straighten spine, stretch out the left leg and both arms. Push again into that your three-legged dog. And inhale, hands to shoulder. Exhale, putting hands down, foot down, and kind of drop the head forward, relax. Inhale, raise arms alongside ears, reach up for the sky. Palms together, exhale, palms to chest. And inhale, hands down to mountain pose. You're welcome to close your eyes or have your gaze straight ahead, very far away, moving your awareness in the body. Feeling the movements within, heat, cold, rising and falling, heartbeat. Also checking in and see if you're still engaging your small belly. You see if you're still pointing your tailbone down. Pelvic floor. Tripod feet. And bringing the palms together in front of the chest. We'll do 3 humming or oming together. Finding the vibration, connect with the vibration, allow ourselves to calm with the vibration. Breathing in fully and begin. Breathe in, begin. One more round, breathe in and begin. You're welcome to stay here to clear your mind, enjoying the restfulness, having your hands down, or just gently blinking eyes open, wriggle about, and move on to your day. Remember my standing practice. Strong foot in the front, both feet firmly on the ground. Try to keep your legs parallel, about hip width apart, and try not to bring the knees together. Using your hands, if you need, you can use tables on the side to help push you down and push you up. As when you're thinking about going up, you're thinking about shooting up straight, squeezing in the glutes and belly, and just gently bring the belly forward so you're not leaning forward so much. You will lean forward slightly, but it's just not going to be like this. You can practice a few times. When we sit down, with control, squeeze in the glutes muscle, and sitting down, roll the pelvis forward so you're not like boom, sitting down like that. Yeah. So it's coming up, squeezing, coming down with control, squeezing the glutes. I'm doing it very slow. But if you feel like your knee is going to hurt by using too much strength here, coming down, bring the feet together. Here, you can bring the feet next to each other and coming into squatted. Coming into squatted, lean to one side, hands down to help you, and you adjust to the seat. So you're not slamming down. You want to build the muscle strength here over time. Hope this practice is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.